Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another backpack builds run, and today I'm gonna try to do the new King Goobert build. So we need to find specific things. More specifically, we need to find... And I'm gonna tell it after. I'm gonna say what the build's going to be after this first fight. So let's roll through. And didn't find things we most of the time care about. We found a good old leather bag, and I would even say we're gonna buy the broom for cheap because as I have always said... Wait a minute, yeah. As I have always said, you should buy... always buy things on sale. That's why I always said let's actually go into the run, and after this fight I'm gonna explain what the build is going to be. I'm not gonna keep the broom, it just is here for the time being. So I should really invest into what the build is going to be. This guy should be beating us. We are more bursting than them, but they also have more healing than us. So if I don't burst them down fast enough, I'm run out of... The moment you run out of energy and you're a burst build and the opponent's not dead, you lose. So we lost. As you see, we're not gonna be able to take more than 10 life away again. Unless fatigue, yeah, it's over. Like, we lost. Very unlucky on our end there that we didn't burst them down, but it is what it is. We found a good old piggy bank and also more flames. I would say I don't really want the broom unless we don't find better things right now. I found the second whetstone, which is important, so let's throw this away, get the whetstone going as I would have, could have, should have, and not would have, should have, could have. I don't know what I'm talking about. I would have straight up done this if I would have straight up done this anyway. Let's go like this, I think. I'm not really sure. I think this piggy bank here is better. Yeah, this is a 3 plus 2, and this is a 3 plus 2. Yeah, just go with 3 plus 2. What? This is a 3 plus 2 again. Yeah, this is the exact same thing. Well, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go with this. Maybe there is a more min-max way that I'm missing right now, but it's okay, I would say. And yeah, I don't think it really matters. It might matter on the grand scheme of things, which I guess I should always buy a flame because of that. So I don't even know why I was reorganizing 50 hours per day. Yeah, this is still almost the same. Yeah, now I also have a flame inside the zone, which should actually add value even more. So let's go to this. The idea is the following. Actually, let's beat this opponent too, and then we're gonna talk about this. So they have a Warlord's Tusk and a Wooden Buckler. That means they should beat us, honestly. We have more max health. That's the only thing that's carrying us here. We don't have healing. We do have regen, actually. They also don't have healing, so this is actually just a race. As long as my regen keeps us alive, we should have a chance. I missed. That miss might cost us the fight. I missed again. That miss actually will cost us the fight now. Oh, whoa, we won. Lucky. So what's the build gonna be? Wow, I found a good old wolf badge. So the build is going to be the following. I want the Falcon Blade. That means a hero sword, which means a wooden sword plus 2 gems, plus 2 whetstones, which I already have, and then 2 gloves of haste for the Falcon Blade, because the Falcon Blade is one of the better item activators for the Gooberts. And then I want to find 2 Gooberts, 2 glowing crowns, and 2 gemstone boxes, and all those together create the 2 King Gooberts I would like to create. After that, I want to get as many red gems as possible because I want to do a healing build. For the class item, I'm gonna go with the subclass item of the Burning Banner. And then, last but not least, we will need mana stones, and blueberries because the King Gooberts use mana. I'm gonna get a fanny pack here that I found it. I don't really care about the wolf badge, honestly. We're not gonna go into that one at all. So let's just buy the good old Goobertico, the Goobert God, as always. And I would like this guy actually to be on the side, as yeah, I just want to have more max life. I don't care about the wolf badge. Once again, it's not gonna really provide us with anything of value. This is 4. This is also 4. Yeah, but this guy shouldn't really be in here. So yeah, I guess we should do something like this. I don't know. Let's go. Let's roll actually for our inventory, and I found a blueberry and a banana. Banana is not really needed. Blueberry is needed because we will need mana, and chilies are gonna be needed, but not the rest. This is a spike build against our Goobert build, so we should be out healing them like crazy. They don't seem to have any scaling whatsoever. Oh, we're not out healing them like crazy. I take back what I said. I actually see us losing like crazy. They have, yeah, they have more healing than us because they have banana and garlic and a healing herb, and I don't have damage. So this is a loss right here. Fair enough, I made a mistake on the calculations, down to 3 lives. Not that we have a good early game build. And I found one of the 2 gloves of haste I need, so that's very lucky. Let's buy this, this, and this. The attack speed is gonna obviously go on the hero sword, and just straight up the hero sword should go somewhere else, alongside the mana gain, so now the Goobert is better. And now we're gonna also put some attack speed on this, so that's even better, and you can just stay there with all the rest of these things. And I would like you to be in the middle, so you give us even more max health. This doesn't really do that much, but it's okay. The attack speed goes to the hero sword. I guess one flame. No, we're gonna roll into inventory space. Didn't find inventory space. A bit unlucky on our end, but there was not really any choice anyway. And this is a double broom, double whetstone build, so they should have a lot more burst than us, but they also don't have healing. I mean, I do have healing, they have shielding. So they gain 6 shielding every 3.5 seconds. I gain 9 health every whenever. They are also blinding us, and I think the blind is the main difference maker because I'm seeing my misses here, miss again, 3 damage, miss again. Yeah, that was a huge difference maker. And the reason why this is a difference maker is because these things say when I miss, they gain 2 damage. And I was missing a lot, so they were gaining crazy damage on us. Normally, missing in itself is not really that bad, but in this specific instance, it was that bad. Garlic, I would say no. Let's roll into the things we need. Chili pepper is good. So you go here, and I would say let's transition these things over. Like this. I still think the attack speed should be on the hero sword. We need more damage than we need healing. And let's roll again. And we found the first box of riches, which is extremely important. We just so happened to find it 2 seconds before we die. It's okay, and even inventory space. So let's hope we're gonna survive this very specific fight. And if we do, then we're gonna be lined up to maybe win. We're not gonna win this fight though, because it's a hammer build, and hammer is the highest DPS weapon in the game. I should have put the blueberry on the other side, because healing was gonna be more important than giving 10% attacks with the chili pepper. We're not even being able to hit through their health here. It's over for us. We are removing debuffs with the chili pepper, but I don't think it's gonna be enough, and I think they do actually out-heal us like crazy, alongside the fact that we're missing and that they're shielding our hits. And now the issue is, as to why we're gonna lose this game, is because I'm not gonna really buy anything. I just buy the box of riches and inventory space. So we're falling behind, pretty much. I would like you to be something like this. Nice, and yeah, you can just go here, and you can just exist, I guess. Or you can just go here and exist even more. I don't know. Most likely we're gonna lose. Money and roll it. No, we're gonna roll into attack speed. That's not gonna save us, man. Attack speed's not gonna save us. I will buy it though, because we need it anyway. And it's gonna go like here. And these guys are just gonna switch back into where they used to be. And now we just hope for the best. Draconic Orb with anti-spikes might save us, but it's not like spikes should be the end-all be-all for our run. Let's hope we're gonna somehow survive this thing. It's also a healing Goobert build, but they have torch scaling. They also have a triple weapon build going on. So unless we out-heal them, which we shouldn't really out-heal them, I think both of us should be just straight up max life all the time. The main issue though is that this guy, the moment he starts getting luck, he will start getting empower through the carrot, and that empower is gonna mainly kill us. At the moment they hit 4 luck, they're gonna start getting empower. And now they got empower, so now they start doing more damage. Now the good thing here is we have heat, but they... Oh, look at this race. Ooh, we could have died. We could have easily died. This good thing this was not in the bag. Yeah, 31% to crit. 31% to crit. This had 78 damage. We could have died easily there at the end. But that was very lucky. I mean, beside the fact that from sure not we're gonna win literally every fight, because otherwise the video is over. I don't think I want to roll into... Actually, I want to roll into gems. I found the Gloves of Haste. Nice. So I just gained my Falcon Blade. I really hope I'm gonna survive this. I found also a Mana Orb, which by the way is really good, as the Mana Orb does actually trigger from within the Goobert itself. So the Goobert's gonna trigger the Mana Orb, and the Mana Orb is gonna trigger the Goobert, although I don't have items right now to actually trigger those. Found inventory space. So this is the break point. If I survive this fight, we're gonna get my subclass, and that means 1 more life, and also Falcon Blade. So all over the place, the goodies. What is this build? This is not a build. Okay, this is... They're gonna just survive a bunch. That's what their build is. So, yeah, they shouldn't even be able to DPS us. This is a 4 to 5 damage weapon, and this is a 3 to 6 damage weapon. They have 0 scaling whatsoever. They have a DPS of 3.3 if we add these two together. Now it's 2.7 plus 1.7, so they have a DPS of 4.4. And we have heat gain, and we apply poison to them. I mean, I cannot possibly see how we're gonna lose this. And we won. Nice. And now I got my Falcon Blade and my subclass, and we're back in the game, boys. Boom. Falcon Blade's here. We also get the Burning Banner. So I'm gonna get inventory space. Now we can actually play. We got even more attack speed for the Falcon Blade, as that is a huge item that doesn't really fit anywhere. Let's go with this there, and I'm gonna say, now you also go here. So we get even more chance to get mana. A chance to get mana is important, in my opinion. I would say this should go somewhere else. Somewhere completely else. And this should join over here, so it also gives attack speed and still gives mana. These items should be like that, and like this, and you can just give us more and more and more. There isn't an item here. It's okay. I guess this is an item that exists. Might as well trigger the early fire. And this has a 2 slot, so 10% chance to remove buffs and 35% chance to inflict poison. And we got the Burning Banner, the god item. This thing, every 3.2 seconds, it's gonna remove 2 buffs from the opponents, and it's gonna give us 2 regen, which is insane, as we are gonna be healing build. And we also have the Falcon Blade. Start of battle, star items trigger 30% faster, and that does include the Burning Banner, so we should be good to go. I'm thinking if the mana orb should be over here, by the way, so we gain more mana, but I think the Burning Banner triggering often is important. I found a Goobert. Do I want a Goobert? I mean, theoretically, yes. Practically, I want to find my things, which, once again, we need to find the Glowing Crown earlier than later, and we need to find more Box of Riches, and we need to find red gemstones, and we need, so a lot of things are happening. Do I care about the Lamp of Coal for a coin? I mean, might as well. It's definitely better than the Flame for a coin, so let's definitely do that. And this is gonna become a Lamp of Coal, and let's see how this is gonna go. Okay, we should beat this. This is not really something crazy. If anything, we specifically are countering that, because Burning Banner takes away their heat, and they are a heat-generating build. So, yeah, as long as they don't have enough heat, they shouldn't even be able to play, honestly, and we're not allowing enough heat for them to gather. So, we also have 18 regen right now. It's super over for them. Super over for them. Very nice. I really hope I'm gonna find more Box of Riches. That's the most important aspect here. Burning coal is here. Let's buy inventory space, more coal. I found poison, we're gonna combine those. Once again, I only care about red gems. Found purse, and I would say let's go with money, as I'm going deep into the money idea anyway. So there is no reason not to invest into money as much as I possibly can. I need 2 items that trigger. I need 2 items that trigger here. I don't want to have random items. Those are useless for us. Found more regen start. Might as well go for that. It's cheap. Let's also buy a leather bag. The more regen I have, the better. We are going to be healing build, as I said 3 times now. So let's go into this. And this is a luck build with hammers. I mean, if I can get... They don't have luck. So right now, the only crit chance they have is specifically from the bag that gives them 10 flat. Anything else we remove, they don't get enough luck to trigger these acorn colors, so they don't have a crit chance whatsoever other than the backpack, 10%. And we got them easy enough, easy enough. We are taking off right now. I found the good old card container, but it's gonna take us a while until we actually equip that. Found a chipped ruby, which is nice. We're gonna go inventory space. I would like this, but we need to find the things we actually care about. I found mana gain, which is important. We will need mana gain. So this goes here, I would say. So now this starts triggering a bit more often. A green... No, I don't care about that. Gloves of Haste, I also don't care about those. They're good and all, but we need to force what we want. Chili peppers is a yes, though. Chili peppers is the one thing that actually gets a pass on the we need this or not scale. There is no reason for this to be here. It can just go... It's the same thing, actually. Yeah, we're not gaining that much out of that. Maybe up there? Maybe up here? I can get some more things. Yeah, I mean, it gets a bit more value over here. These need to stay as they are. We're gonna buy the inventory space, of course. And now I can send another up there. And another one. Nice. These are almost getting min-maxed. I don't even know. I mean, I do know they are almost getting min-maxed. This can be down here to exist. And let's go into the next fight. I need to find as many of these chipped rubies as possible. I want to create red mega gems. But I also need to find the mega Goobert. And this is a vampirism build, which I need to get rid of the vampirism as fast as possible. And we got rid of the vampirism, so that's nice. And now I'm getting rid of the mana too, because I have getting rid of and also poisoning the opponent. It's over, actually. I don't think they can beat us anymore. They don't have anything that scales in their build whatsoever, while I have regen that scales like crazy, and they're not gonna ever take... yeah, they're never coming back after my regen. It's like over for them. Thank you very much. 28 poison on them, 3d6 on us. I'm even cleansing because of the 2 leather bags as they do cleanse. And we found a regular ruby. That's one of the best things we could have gotten. As I said, rubies are the build we're going for. And more attack speed. I mean, it definitely fits here. So let's also buy that. More attack speed. And now we can flip these in a way where we get more value out of them. Now we get less value out of mana. For now, it's gonna stay as this, but it's gonna flip in a moment. We found another box of riches, extremely important. We need to get as many of these as possible. And I found in our inventory space and more mana. I think 2 mana orbs are gonna be enough. So we are pretty much set over here. And yeah, let's go on. The regular rubies don't do anything right now. I would say we sell the every 5 mana gain 2 shielding. I'm gonna go into just another backpack slot and send that over there for more max life. And I think we just continue as we are. After 5 seconds, still 10 life. That's nice. I still don't care about the gloves of haste. I mean, maybe I should care about them to give the Burning Banner even more of an attack speed. But in the grand scheme of things, we need to get the things we need to get. And mana gain is important, and Glowing Crown is very important. Especially now that I got the 2 box of riches, I can even transition over to another Goobert. So once again, the main idea is I try to get my region up as fast as possible, and after that's pretty much done, we should be good to go. That's it. And I think I got my region up as fast as possible, as I just mentioned. So this is it. We're not gonna lose anymore. I don't think they have any chance to do anything to us whatsoever. They're getting poisoned like crazy. We're removing my poison, so poison builds can even poison us. And I even have my 34 region here. It's over. It doesn't matter what they do. We are still taking more and more buffs away from them. They got 33 mana at some point. And I got my mana pop, by the way. The mana orb popped at some point. So that's what happened. And I got my Glowing Crown at long last. So we're now gonna combine the Glowing Crown into a King Crown. This mana I wanted to actually buy. I think I'm gonna just sell a bunch of random chipped amethysts and whatnot. I don't need mana on these. I do prefer the chipped amethyst here. I do prefer opponents losing buffs. And one more useless thing to throw. I guess one flame is always useless. And I would say this should go here. And this should go here, because I think the mana orbs actually triggering Gooberts is better than pretty much anything else, honestly. Because these have a bunch of chances to trigger, and then these have the chance to trigger the Gooberts. So I think it's one of the better things to have mana orbs triggering Gooberts. I might be wrong about this, but I don't think I'm wrong about this. Let's go on. Let's go on. Let's see how fast this Goobert's gonna fire now. And this is a spiked staff build with spikes. So this is a build I did yesterday or a day before that. So as long as I can rid of all the buffs they have, I just got my immunity, by the way, because of the Glowing Crown. Imagine how fast I gain mana here that I triggered that very fast. And they're dying, by the way. We're not allowing them to get enough mana, or any buffs for that matter. They are getting a bunch of buffs, but I don't think they're gonna do it. Actually, I didn't do the Busted Blade build. Oh, we might get bursted to death. One more hit here. Nice, we survived. We survived. We had a bunch of healing. Always be afraid of the Busted Blade. That's not what I did, by the way. I did another build, not the Busted Blade build. But I did the Deerwood Guardian build. So they were trying very well there for gaining mana, but it wasn't fast enough. I got another red gem. This is very important. And now we got the King's Crown. This is one of the new items, which is gonna just sit over here. Not Chili Goobert. King Goobert. So this thing says, King's Crown, every 2.5 seconds, heal for 5 and protect 1 buff from removal. And then that means we're gonna be protecting my own buff. So that means anything that tries to remove anything, it's just gonna get countered. And then when we get 12 mana, so it's a bit higher, become invulnerable for 2 seconds. Effects of gemstones socketed in this are increased by 50%. And herein comes the fact that I want the healing gems on this thing. So we heal a lot more than what we actually should have. And that is the main idea. And I also definitely want to combine amethysts here, so we remove opponent's buffs. Let's roll into another mana stone. I don't think I need another mana stone. If anything, I want to find another Glowing Crown and another box of riches. Although, another mana stone wouldn't really be that bad. I think here is a good corner to be in, hitting this thing. What is this called? The Falcon Blade. Or down here, hitting the Burning Banner, and the Burning Banner hitting the Falcon Blade and whatnot. I think I do want another mana stone, is what I'm thinking, honestly. So I would say let's put the mana stone here. It's not the best place to be at, but it's a decent spot. The rest are really decent too. Yeah, it's gonna be hitting the Falcon Blade. I just will gain mana extremely fast. That's my main idea here. Roll through. And I found another Goobert. Very nice. This is getting bought guaranteed. And let us go, because now I can actually go for the second King's Crown. So we're closing in for the double Goobert play, which is my main idea. And this is a mana build, which should be really bad for us, but I have my Chili Gooberts, so as long as the chilies actually fire, the more chilies fire, the more I can get rid of cold, and if I don't allow myself to get cold too much, we're gonna win. And I don't think we did allow ourselves to get cold enough. I have enough heat, and I also have enough regen to survive. It's over. They cannot come back from this, because the scroll ran out, so the scroll isn't even doing anything. I just got rid of all the cold. They're gone. Easy enough. Got him, boys. And now we're going for the finals. And I found another Glowing Crown. Very nice. And here we got King Goobertico, the god of Gooberts. So this thing is a 6-slot Goobert. first and foremost, the new thing. And at 6 items activations, heal for 25, which is a very big amount. Protect 2 buffs from removal, and if I have 6 mana, use it to become invulnerable up to 1 time. And guess what? I also have another Glen Crown and another Goobert lined up. So now we need to find another box of riches, by the way, because we're gonna run out of gems to socket to this boy. Which it is actually happening here. We're gonna literally run out of gems to socket on him. But it is what it is. I do have enough rooms here to survive a couple more times. I will buy the Goobert, I would say, and it should go here. So the mana stones are getting empowered. This guy is super empowered, and now I will need to reorganize to fit things in. I will also buy the Glowing Crown, but I'm not gonna combine it with a box of riches yet, because we will need to get that good old inventory space management going, which I don't have right now. So let me reorganize the everything into the Goobert zone. We're gonna come back after that. Okay, I think we're back. So the main idea right now is that we have a bunch of things. First of all, the King Goobert is connected with 6 things, so this is going to be firing pretty often. The mana orb are connected to, the mana orbs are connected to the King Goobert and also the good old chili peppers here. Of course, this should be reorganized a little bit. Like the Falcon Blade is going to go in the middle of these when the time comes, which isn't yet, but it's going to happen. And for now, I think we're good to go. I think everything is lined up in a decent way. Let's actually run. We're going to be healing like crazy, and my buffs should be super duper safe. Now the issue here is that the opponents have spikes in this specific fight. It's a spikes build, but I don't think we're gonna have that much of issues. This thing is already firing, so look how fast this fills up. Boom, I'm immune for 1 second. I already have 10 mana. I'm immune for another 2 seconds from this thing. I'm gonna become immune again from the King Goobert. 7 mana is ready lined up for the King Goobert to heal us again. Yep, and now I will no longer lose anything, because look how fast we're gaining mana, by the way. I have 18 right now, and we're about to fire even higher. We have energy issues, of course, because I have a Shield of Valor, but that's not going to be the end of the world. It's not only one item we have here. We have a bunch of items. Boom, we got enough mana, and I just got a bunch of buffs. So they get death to death. They don't have any buffs anymore, so they don't have spikes, they don't have vampirism, they don't have anything. I have mana issues once again, but that doesn't matter. We also have 21 poison on them, which is really good. Look how fast the Goobert just fills up. The Goobert's like, boom, fire again, whoop, ready almost, and look at this, almost already, boom, heal again. And this is 25 healing every time it fires, right? So look at how much healing we get. They can't even touch us. We are 67 from the regen. These gems here that are amplifying my regen obviously give us even more than what they should have. Let's go up for 4 more rounds into the fight. And we found another box of riches, so now I can safely... Well, how lucky was that, man? How lucky was it that I just literally waited for 1 turn and boom, it appeared. So now I can safely create my final Goobert. So we got Chipped Amethyst, we got more poison here, a bit irrelevant, obviously. Let's also flame flames inside, let's roll this. Found another mana orb. Honestly, I want another mana orb. This is insane that I found it for cheap. The reason why I want all these mana orbs is because they trigger with each other, right? Like, if the Goobert fires, there is a 50% chance, because of these 2 mana orbs, and this one too, so there is a 50% chance that from the 6 activations, 3 of them are already refunded right away, right? 50% chance to refund 1, 50% chance to refund 1, 50% chance to refund 1, because it might roll into them. So this is a very easy way for the Goobert in itself to fire. And instead of saying, oh, you know what, I'm gonna have a chili pepper here and it's gonna be a guaranteed 100% chance that the Goobert's gonna gain a count, I'm gonna say, no, I have a mana orb here and there's gonna be 2 times 50% chance to get a count, plus a 50% when it fires to get a count. So it's a lot better, mathematically speaking. I think, at least, mathematically speaking, it's a lot better this way. And, you know, at this point, I guess I should put this here and the banner somewhere else. Something like this, to be honest. So that the banner still gets the attack speed, but this time the mana orb fires instead of the banner in itself. This could go anywhere. I think this is useless, by the way. After 6 seconds, gain 1 mana. Like, who cares? Vampirism. Don't want to repair. No. Let's go throw that out. I don't think we need... I now just need to find gemstones, man. I just need to find a red gemstones or chipped amethyst for that matter. I would like to get heart containers for even more regen, but I don't think we need that. This is opponent's healing is reduced. Honestly, I don't want to reduce opponent's healing. I just want to increase my own healing. I just want to go full on. Was that red? I don't think that was red. I do think we have enough mana orbs for them to maintain our needs, so I don't think we need anything else here. Everything is lined up and ready to go. This is okay how it is. I would like it to be like that for 10% more attack speed, but I don't think it's that important. Oh, this is holy? Oh, this is a holy item. Okay, well, then the Burning Banner also has a chance to blind opponents when that thing fires, which is really good. I don't think I have more food items that I could somehow chip in the corner there. Yeah, we have issues as to activatable items that don't exist. But it's okay, we should be good to go. Maybe the blueberry was a better idea there that I skipped. We got my first immunity here. We got our second immunity here. And this is... Oh, this is the same as us, but they have scaling. They have Staff of Fire scaling. Let's see what scales more. The Staff of Fire or the mana buffs plus regen. Because Staff of Fire is one of the craziest scaling items in the whole game. And, I mean, mana stuff, regen, million buffs is also... Oh, we get bursted down. Whoa, it's a race now. It's actually a race, and we won the race. Obviously, because we're busted. And we got a win, and we found our chipped amethyst, the chipped ruby, which is what I want. So let's combo that into not chili Goobert, King Goobert. And what is this? Region, mana region, I don't know. This doesn't really matter. Flame also doesn't matter. Let's throw that out. Roll them. Phoenixes, none of these. What is this? If opponents get debuffed, I'm not really debuffing that crazy. Let's get Shield Boy. Roll them. I found the best thing, the regular amethyst. I don't want to combine those yet. I want to keep them. Might as well throw into energy into this. Roll them, I would say. I do gain enough mana for the chipped sapphires to actually be worth it. And in that vein, I should combine the red gems here so that I can also combine the blue gems. And then the blue gems are gonna say what? This is sapphire. Let's actually also check what sapphire exactly does. Sapphire number 2 does every 5 mana gain 3 shielding. With the Goobert 50% boost, it should be every 5 mana gain 4 shielding. And honestly, we're gaining mana like super crazy, so I think this is the play. Let's get these and combine them. Let's roll for 2, which is not really worth it. We found attack speed, that is worth it. Let's roll for 2 again. And I found an outer chip ruby and another glowing crown. Glowing crown is a bit too late now, I don't want more of these. Let's just combine these into the build. And now we need things that actually trigger... I mean, I will buy the glowing crown, what am I talking about? This cleanses blindness, and cleansing blindness might be the one thing that kills us if I cannot attack the opponent. Although healing build is what we're doing. And yeah, I think this is pretty much the final fight of the opponents having any chance whatsoever to beat us. After this, we should be so strong. By the way, this should be here. So it hits both of these. Even if it loses 10% attack speed, it's better to have a 50% chance to hit those. All of these should be as active as possible. I don't think I have another gem that triggers, so that I could maybe do something with it. I would like these yellow ones to combine though. I don't really want them to be split. Do I want another mana one? I don't think so. I'm good with these for my main weapon. Chance to remove buffs. Maybe healing should be better on my main weapon, but it's okay. And this is a million spikes build as far as I understand. Let's see if I can get rid of those million spikes. They are gaining them pretty in a decent amount, and we're also losing life very fast. But we're getting immunity again and again and again and again. And oh, 12 spikes is a bit too much. Look at our health going up and down. Oh, this is a race we're gonna lose. This is actually the race we're gonna lose. This is a god run, by the way. Oh, that was going very decent until we lost, but this was a god run on their end. Look at this. Poison rat, hedgehog, hedgehog. Crit chance, harm sent, crit chance, harm sent. Dealing damage based on spikes, poison. And they had 60%, 3% that cap of discomfort there. They had a bunch of things that were countering us in a decent manner. So we got the second King Goobert, which is what I wanted to get. We need to survive 2 more rounds, so this is 25% healing amplification, which is actually even more. This is 10% healing amplification, which is actually 15, because this is 50% more. 25 plus 50% more is like 30.2.5. This is every 5 mana gain 3 shielding. It's going to be every 4 mana gain 3 shielding. And now we want some... I mean, this attack speed is here completely relevant, but I don't know where it could actually fit to be relevant as of this way. Theoretically, I should reorganize my whole build right now. Practically, I'm not going to do that. I will at least do this. You know, I'm going to do the bare minimum. This can join. This is a chance to poison, a bit irrelevant. We have 2 more rounds to survive. Do I want the glowing crown for another round of immunity? I would say yes. This fires every 2.5 seconds, which is pretty often. So you're going to join here. And you know what I'm going to actually do? I'm going to say you flip like this. The attack speed still stays exactly where it is. But this bag is going to go here. So we can put a last item there. And that last item is going to be the good old blueberry. Blueberry goes. So it's going to fire at least. Nice. These are not maxed out. If anything, this is in a very bad spot. So I would say blueberry goes here. This goes here. Glowing crown goes here. Yeah, this is fitting in. This is working out slowly. And this is a chipped amethyst. This has an 8-second activation time. Very slow. Yeah, this is pretty slow for activating. But at least it is going to activate. It's better than anything that doesn't activate. So let's solve this. You join. This also, there is something here that isn't activating. I would say you should go here, to be honest. I need things that activate. Let's roll them. this activates and is a single spotter. Every 3.5 seconds is a decent speed. I would say we sell all the piggy banks, is what I'm thinking here. Sell all the piggy banks because we're about to end the game and 1 flame and buy that. So let's sell, and sell, and let's buy this. So this is a thing that activates, which is really good. And herein, I would say, make the chili Goobert be faster. And this is a 3.5. I think we can do it something like that. So the chili Goobert here is faster because of the Falcon Blade, giving it 30%. Actually 10% here. It's a bit all over the place. I need something in this corner though. Really all over the place at this point. Banana would be nice now, wouldn't it? Or for example doing this and this still doesn't work out. Yeah, we could have definitely do something better here. I'm out of money. Might as well throw this out. I think it's very useless. Didn't find anything of importance. So let's make sure all of the slots are covered. This slot is not covered. It should be like that. Nice. So this is maxed out. This is maxed out. The mana orbs are all maxed out, other than one corner of this one. One corner of this one is not maxed out. It's okay. This is still activating every 8 seconds. This is still activating every 8 seconds. So we still have things that are activating pretty often and once in a while. And then we also have 25%, 10%, and another 15%. That is 10, 15, 25, and 25, 50, and then 50% for them Gooberts. That is 75% healing amplification. And these things, whenever they trigger, heal us for 25 each. So that's like 50 healing from both of those. And they protect our buffs from removal. And we have 6 times, for 6 seconds, we're gonna be immune. 6 mana for 3 seconds here each. And then 6 mana for 1 second, 3 times each. Once again, this. And then another 2 seconds from this. So right now we have 8 seconds of immunity. Let's see how much region we can build on top of that, and then also how much mana we can gain in general. And this is a crazy luck build, so we're gonna get critted to death. But let's see if we're gonna get critted to death with a practically large greatsword. By the way, they think they're gonna get enough luck here. If they never hit 20 luck, they're gone. So now the plan is get rid of 20 luck in time. They have 14 luck right now. They got their first empower. I'm getting my nullified. If I can just not allow them to get the luck they want, because they want to get 20 luck because of the Mega Clover, we're gonna win. They are gaining random other buffs that are gonna be an issue for us hitting the luck specifically. If I can get rid of the Empower, that would also be nice. They have 15 luck right now. This is a race to do not allow them to get 20 luck. That's literally what we're playing right now. We got rid of an Empower here. I don't think they're ever gonna get enough luck because now they hit stamina issues. They run out of stamina potions. And we won. This is no longer losable from our side of things. We're gaining that 5 shield every time the good old Goobert hits. And I now just rolled the high roll with the mana. Look how fast we're gaining the mana up. I mean, I hit 20 mana while still using immunities, man. I hit 20 mana before my immunities run out, which is insane if you think about it. I'm still going for a second 20 mana roll here. We just hit fatigue. I became immune again. I'm still not through the immunities, and I still am about to hit the mana. And this guy is not even getting... this guy's over. It's over, Polydectus, and we even have 3D region at this point. You're out of stamina. We hit the 3D mana again, and it is over. We're gonna win this one. Very nice, and not very quick, but definitely very simplistic. What is my overheal amount is my question now. Because I'm not a damage build, honestly. 357 damage with Falcon Blade, yes, but my healing... 400 with the Goobert, 300 with regen, to another 200 with the other Goobert, and my overhealing, 300 from the King Goobert, and now 200 plus. So we are overhealing like crazy. This guy didn't have healing, honestly. So nice. Let's hope the next fight's gonna be something spectacular and awesome. Not that I can control us in any way, shape, or form, but you never know. And I found another 10% healing. I think it's better than the shielding. I think we are such a huge healing build that everything is about the red gems. And I found another mana orb, which honestly, I'm really thinking about throwing here in the middle, which would be the worst spot to be at, by the way, because it literally is only hitting the 2 Gooberts. But I can throw it in a corner, for example, here, with the idea that, as I said, it's better to 50% chance the double take. Or where else could I put it? I mean, I have all the best corners covered. I guess this is the only place, and because of how the Falcon Blade is functioning, actually, I could put the Falcon Blade something like this. And it would still hit the Goobert, right, like here. It will still hit the Goobert, and I could even have more room for that now, then. Because then I could just push everything one spot to the right, and then the mana would fit and things could go behind it. You know what, I think I'm gonna do that. So let me first reorganize time, and then I'm gonna buy this or not. Reorganize time. Okay, here we go. I did the purchase. And let's roll them. Oh, I mean, this is not really needed. This is a 2.5 second activation gem. So now I'm thinking, I'm really thinking now, I think I should buy this by selling enough flames. First of all, we got 10% more healing here, which, did I have this previously? I'm not sure I had this previously. So what am I thinking now is if I sell, first of all, stamina usage I would say is pretty useless unless they have shielding. So let's say I sell a flame. I sell 2 flames. I need to sell enough flames for this to hit 16. Is that actually true, or should I just buy attack speed and a banana? I think attack speed and banana is easier to actually handle. And the attack speed is gonna go here, the banana's going in this corner here, and it's gonna help us mostly. Yeah, let's actually do the simple solution instead of the insane solution. Let's go attack speed here and banana. Whoop. And one more flame that I didn't sell, and banana here. So what did I even lock? So now I have this maxed out, hitting 4 things, this maxed out, hitting 4 things, this maxed out, hitting 4 things. When I say hitting 4 things, I'm mainly talking about things that activate. This maxed, not maxed out because this triggers only once. So yeah, it's after 3 seconds, so this is not maxed out. Anything else here I have activating often? Not really. I have everything pretty much on lockdown. So this is almost maxed out, is what I'm gonna say. We have this maxed out, yeah, this maxed out, and then we have a Falcon Blade, which attacks twice. We have a Burning Banner, which gets the attacks from the Falcon Blade. Also, the Chill Power gets the attacks from the Falcon Blade. So that's nice. And obviously, the King Gooberts are both maxed out to the brim, which is, of course, insane in my opinion. So I literally am only missing 1 spot. That is it. Literally 1 spot is missing here, which is okay, I would say. If anything, you know what? The Glowing Crown can go here, making both of these maxed out, and now I can bring this over here, so this is now also maxed out. Nice, nice. I think it's better this way. You know what? Can I make the Glowing Crown have double attack speed by pushing this one up left? No, I don't think I can do that. We're okay here. Yeah, everything is maxed out. I don't think I need to do anything else, honestly. The only little bit of a difference maker is here doing this, and this existing doesn't really help. Might as well put into wherever land and do this. So I just gain... Oh, no. Oh, this is not maxed out. Ooh, I am missing one. I guess it's the only one that's not maxed out, I would say. Sifd would be like, I have everything maxed out, and then after a second, well, I don't have everything maxed out, but I can't really do anything about it. Or I could just put the flame, like the blade like this. I mean, the blade might be the one exception to the rule, or I should have the blade in the middle, honestly. And I should reorganize a bunch of other times. Should I think about reorganizing with the blade in the middle? Let me actually think about the blade in the middle play, because the blade in the middle is gonna make both of these fire extremely faster, as this is a double trigger move. I think we're good here. I'm gonna now sell the box of riches as I don't really need it, and let's see maybe if I can find one last thing. I found the last piggy bank cheap, and also a corrupted crystal. Corrupted crystal I don't think really matters. I'm not really applying that many debuffs or anything. So I think we're good. So the idea is now that I have this a bit more maxed out, I did remove the Falcon Blade from the King Goobert, but the Falcon Blade is hitting the mana orb 50-50%. So I think it's better like that. Not exactly 100% sure, but once again, this is maxed out, literally. So as long as the Falcon Blade hits, twice the chance to get mana. I went for the Falcon Blade gives us mana instead of the Falcon Blade gives us straight up Goobert, King Goobert triggers, because mana is gonna give us a bunch more buffs. Of course, the Burning Banner is maxed out with attack speed from the Falcon Blade and the Fanny Packs. This mana orb is now almost maxed out, other than literally 1 spot, which is okay. Chili, this chili got min-maxed a bit more by having it surrounded by a couple more items, and I think we're really good to go. I don't think we can go better than that. There is definitely some kind of way where we could do the better than this, but I think this is very, very, very good. Let's roll just to see what the final item is. We found another box of riches at the very end. I think we're ready to go with 8 seconds of immunity, 1,000,000 mana gain, and also literally all of those mana orbs maxed out, other than 1 orb. And we also have anti-spikes with the Draconic Orb, and anti-buffs with the Blood Amethyst, and anti-buffs with the Burning Banner. So we're pretty much covering all our bases. Let us go. Let us go and see how this is gonna go. And this is a Dragon's build, well known as the most busted build in the game, which is gonna be a poison build and a remove opponent's buffs build. So imagine losing against the Dragon build here. We're gonna become super immune in a moment. Let's hope immunity is gonna hit in a timely manner. Okay, we are immune here for 2 seconds most likely, because it's the Glowing Crown immunity. I need to get my 6 mana up as fast as possible. We're getting blinded, which is bad. We're gonna become immune for 1 more second here. That should be the King Goobert, number 1 right now. We are getting hit by crazy poison. If I can get rid of this poison in a sizable speed, which is not really happening, but if I can heal in a sizable speed and get rid of whatever their buffs are, maybe that's how we're gonna win this. I'm still getting immunity after immunity. Also, they are icing us, but that's okay. If I can hit the 30 mana and get a million buffs, that would also help us. Specifically, Vampirism and Empower is what we care here. This is not going well. Once again, dragons are beating us. 69 poison is a bit too much. Immunity hits again. We have too much poison here that we cannot really get rid of, is what I am seeing. 2 chili gooberts, 2 chili peppers are not enough to get rid of 75 poison. We hit the 3 Empower here. I became immune again. So we are getting more and more healing. The poison is not going down, it's going up guaranteed, but also regen is going up, and now with 5 Vampirism I can come back with hits from the Falcon Blade. They do not really have any shielding, but the moment I lose all my shields, which just happened by the way, I don't think I have any more immunities, now the actual run begins. Now is the fight. 85 poison and another 30 roll there, 5 Empower. We didn't roll Vampirism, a bit unlucky on our end. We need to roll into the Gooberts healing us. We are getting damage on them, but the Gooberts really need to heal 100 damage. And it's actually happening. We heal 100 plus every time the Gooberts hit. So we have 37 regen there. It's over. We won. We beat the dragon build. We beat the dragon build through attrition. Nobody beats the dragon build through attrition, and this is the build that actually did it. Normally you lose from the dragon build because of attrition, because they have poison. I mean, this is on hit inflict 3. So we're on hit inflicting 6. This was also scaling, but who cares? Bone Spear, who cares? Amethyst Whelp, they remove buffs. So they had 3 things that remove buffs and 2 things that applied poison, and we still won, by the way. We still won with this thing. Insane. I think if instead of having a Flawed Amethyst here, removing opponents' buffs, I had either mana gain and applying Frost, or re-healing, or attack speed, so a lot other choices other than the chance to remove opponent's buffs, we would have won easier, right? I think I was risking it with the Flawed Amethyst here. I think every 6 seconds cleansing random debuff would have been better. I'm pretty sure some people were screaming, and this here, the 25% chance to inflict health directly and gain 1 mana, inflict 1 ice, I think this should be the weapon on the Falcon Blade. Did they have... I don't think they had anything that actually removed their debuffs. So, oh no, they did have 2 chili peppers, but they didn't really have chili pepper amounts. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I think we beat them fair and square here. I mean, look at this. We had 50% chance to inflict a poison, 25 to inflict ice. So instead of having 22 ice, they would have had... instead of having 22 poison, they would have had 11 ice. Is 11 ice better than 22 poison? Maybe. Inflict a random debuff. Oh, they even had a skull badge with 182 inflict a random debuff. Okay, this guy was stacked, and we beat him. We beat the Dragon's Nest build, which is a bit unbelievable to me. You should never ever beat the dragons with attrition, and I did beat it with attrition, which is insane. Insane. How much poison were we countering? We survived 739 poison, 740 poison dagger. Even fatigue was in the higher numbers. My Falcon Blade did the job. Fatigue was doing good. Poison was doing good. What was the healing amount? I mean, the Vampirism literally saved us. I said at the moment we hit 4 Vampirism. And the fact that instead of hitting another 4 Vampirism there at the end, like, we hit instantly 5. Yeah, we high rolled like crazy. The moment... I mean, look at this. The moment we got 5 Vampirism here and 3 Empower, that was the takeaway. Without that 5 Vampirism, we would have died. And did I ever hit another 3D mana? I think I hit another 3D mana and I never got Vampirism out of that. What was the 3D mana? Boom. Oof. Only 2 Empower. Very bad rolls on the second one. But the first one actually carried us. If it wasn't for that 5 Vampirism, we would have literally lost. This literally carried the run. I got 300 healing from that alone, from the Vampirism, that is. So, without 300 healing, obviously, I'm missing 168 health here, so I would have died. Even having a little bit less would have killed us. I think 1 less Vampirism would have been... Yeah, 1 less Vampirism is 20% less healing. So from 300, that would have been a 215 or something, 225. We would have survived with 4 Vampirism. With 3 Vampirism, we were most likely dead. So that was extremely lucky and high roll for us. Of course, we won here, but as you can see here, there was a tick of 100 coming in, and then another tick of 100 coming after that, and we would have definitely died. 4 seconds later, we were dead. But still, we got him easy enough. The healing, of course, of the region was the main thing, as we were a region build in the first place. I could have also gone for hearts. I think if I had heart containers, obviously, this would have been a lot easier. Heart containers are the go-to item for builds like these. Vampirism, very relevant that we happened to roll into it. King Gooberts, we were also lucky that they didn't remove the Vampirism, because this had remove random buff from an opponent, and they had 3 of the remove random buff, and they never ever hit Vampirism. So that was also extremely lucky. So I'm gonna say here with my I'm gonna always be truthful with you guys. We were very lucky that their 3 dragons didn't high roll 1 out of 7 to hit a single vampirism there. If that was a real time fight, they would have been screaming on the screen, hit the vampirism, hit the vampirism. They didn't hit the vampirism. So that was like on our end. I mean, even chili peppers healed us for 80. Even ruby healed us for 15. For 15, this thing fired once and healed us for 15, imagine. The bananas healed us for 80. Every single thing counted. The fact that I got a banana at the end instead of going for what did I want? The anti-debuffs is what I wanted. I mean, maybe the anti-debuffs would have actually saved us more because we would have gained mana faster and then we could have gotten rid of poison faster. Every 2 seconds removing a poison might have saved us. But still, we got 80 health from the banana, man. Think about that. 110 with chili pepper. Which, by the way, also means that if I had 1 more chili pepper, this would have been a guaranteed win. If I had 2 more chili peppers, it would have been a guaranteed win. So a lot of things are playing an important role here. A lot of things matter. Also, if I had a hard container, this would have been a guaranteed win. I mean, a hard container in this corner, getting 30% attack speed from the Falcon Blade would have been godlike. With 2 hard containers would have been a guaranteed win. So there was a lot to be desired here. I'm telling you, 1 or 2 more chili Goobert. I would say 2 more chili peppers and 2 more hard containers. And this build would have been the god build. The most godly build you've ever seen. And even if you say, yo, Sifd, but where do you find the money? I mean, just selling this whole bottom row is already a hard container. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is 18 already. And then obviously I can sell 1 potion belt, which would have given us like 3 or 4 more coins. And that would have been enough to get at least 2 hard containers there. I mean, I don't need the banana in that matter. Anyway, this was a very, 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 very powerful build. And as you see, we beat the go-to god of the game, which is the dragon build. So this is proof that this is busted, as nobody beats dragons, man. And yeah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna preface people commenting down below about me saying that the amethyst whelp never hit my vampirisms, because people are definitely gonna say, what's if the amethyst whelps can't actually hit the amethyst, the vampirism, because you have the king Gooberts. And to that I'm gonna say, yes, I just realized that. King Gooberts says every 6 activations, heal for 25 and protect 2 buffs. So that means those 2 boys here protected the vampirism, which actually gave us the win. So I'm gonna go back to luck. It's not luck. We didn't win because of luck. We won because King Gooberts counter pretty much any thing that tries to counter you. You are protected from getting countered. I just needed 2 more chilies. And you know what? Forget the healing hearts. I just needed 3 more chilies. If I had 3 more chili peppers, this is unbeatable. I'm going ahead and saying that this build, as you see it, with 5 chili peppers, with 5, as you see it, plus 5 chili peppers, and obviously better rubies than the ones we had, because we didn't have really crazy rubies, is unbeatable. That is what I'm saying. Actually, you can definitely beat this with a bunch of anti-healing, but once again, the opponent has more healing because the King Gooberts make the flawed rubies better. Yeah, maybe with 3 Cap of Discomforts you can beat this. 4 Cap of Discomforts, you can definitely beat this with 4 Cap of Discomforts. But because I have a build of that, there should be a card appearing in the top right. A build where I had 4 Cap of Discomforts, opponent literally unable to get anything. But I think 4 Cap of Discomfort beats everything. If the opponent is not allowed to get any buff and is not allowed to heal, you just need to burst through the health they have and then you win. Although dragons beat that too, so yeah, dragons definitely beat 4 Cap of Discomforts. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel, helps out, and also is gonna make YouTube know that you want to see more of this. I'm gonna be playing a bit more backpack battles for the time to come, but I'm also going into Magicraft. So if you enjoy Magicraft, definitely keep your eye out of that, because Magicraft's coming in hot, and that game is insane as always. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.